Okay, JD, oh, sorry. You are on a 0. I don't know. Do I know you? Just kidding. Dion, this is resistance right here. 37.69 on a weekly. It's still far from being a safe long. Oops. Okay, I'm on a 15-minute chart just for you. So I'm on a 15-minute. Came back to the 7 and 17, right? Poked above. Make sure it stays above 37. Because it's really not a bad looking, 2-day mover, but not 2-hour mover. It doesn't look like it has enough momentum to get above the 37.69. But once it gets above the 37.69, it's a nice move to about 41. So I wouldn't at all expect a 0 DTE to really produce great things unless it can stay above 37. Does that help? All right, so here's your explosion, pull back. It got above. It's pulling back. It needs to stay above 37 or it's going to come back into 36.66, potentially 36.23 because that is the hourly. Yep, 36.23 would be the hourly. You definitely don't want that. But look at this. It's a nice gap up on a daily above the 21. I'd add some time. That's me. This is your hard stop. If you're not swing, but you know what I mean. If you're in it for a few days, make sure it doesn't. You can't overnight. The point is, this is your stop. Total lotto on these, in my humble opinion. But if it can get back above, so this came down to 80 and also opened up again, even if it's in sympathy, Baba looks like the better horse. So Baba looks like the better horse on a daily. Breakout, came back and held 84.5, breakout. So if JD's doing okay, you'll track both of these at the same time. 86.82 needs to hold. Again, this was very, very, very much a dip that got bought right back into the 21, just like JD. More importantly, on the weekly, it's still bearish, but that is a very strong bullish engulfing. See, just a little bit below it. So this is actually a better, for me anyway, recommended move if you're getting calls. Had a few weeks, doesn't have to be 0, but this is actually bullish. Needs to stay above 86.45. Looks like it's headed into 88.22 very quickly, Dion. And then 90 would be absolute price target. It hits its head. Really, really, if you're swing trading this, be careful. It would need to do one of these to get above. And there has to be a reason. 518 would be a reason. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's really true. So it could be running into earnings. So JD has to stay above 37.08. Put those side by side on a 15-minute chart. I don't know what time frame you trade, but that's what I would do. JD looks fine above 37.08 and Baba looks fine above 86.82. Price target would be 88.22 for Baba, now 90 even potentially into earnings, meaning 518. And JD looks perfectly fine with that gap up, holding above 36.23. Just keep in mind that it's going to hit its head right here, right now at this 37.69, needs to get above. Price target for JD would be, hold on, did I do that right? 38.42, 38.42, which is not very hard. It's like right here. Right here. Can you see that? So yeah, your $38 calls are probably going to get hit. Alibaba talks to launch IPO in Hong Kong in 2024. They posted that on the 11th. And that could be reason for part of this little excitement here. Alibaba Group Logistics Unit is rumored to be in talks for an IPO launch in Hong Kong next year, making it the first of Alibaba's 6 new business groups to start the process, according to sources that declined to comment or declined to be named. Cainiao, CAINIAO, is looking to raise between $1 billion and $2 billion US for the listing. Bankers hope the IPO would give Asia's financial sector a much-needed capital market boost, as Hong Kong's IPO market witnessed a severe dry spell last year and is yet to fully recover. Hey, by the way, ours is also in a complete dry spell. IPOs are at ridiculously low levels,